Recording.
Mark the cable with a cable marker or PVC tape as per installation instructions. Do a circle cut to remove arm. Cut outer sheath with cable knife, cut away from body. Remove outer sheath. Remove armoring, 4 strands at a time by using back and forward movement. According to instructions, mark bedding cutoff. Cut and remove bedding with a cable knife, don't cut too deep. Cut and remove inner bedding. Remove core fillers by cutting with cable knife, or use a side cutter. Read instructions and mark copper tape screen cut off. Place constant force spring on copper screen at the mark. Remove copper screen from end of cable towards the cable crutch. When copper screen is at the edge of the spring, nick the copper screen with a cable knife where it touches it. Read the instructions and mark the semi-conductive layer cut off. Using a 6 mm round file, do a screen cut on the semicon. Cut the semicon plus 90%. Remove the semicon by pulling it off, from the front to the back. Inspect for damage to the XLPE insulation. Place the cleaning cloth around the cable at the end of the conductor. In a circular motion moving towards the crutch, clean the cable. Do not use same cleaning cloth more than once. Measure length of the ferrules and as per installation instruction, mark where the XLPE must be removed. Make a small groove on the XLPE with cable knife about 2 mm deep. Ring cut the XLPE insulation using a back and forward motion with the applied rope. It will feel smooth once you cut through XLPE and also become black as you cut through the XLPE. Use Stanley knife to remove XLPE by cutting 2 parallel lines away from the crutch of the cable plus 10 mm apart. Use water pump pliers to remove the XLPE. Important to turn the pliers in the same lay direction as the copper conductor strands. Park all the heat shrink tubes on the long side of the cable joint according to the installation instruction. Place the ferrule over the conductor and ensure that copper conductor is exactly in the middle of the ferrule. Start the first crimp near the middle of the ferrule and second crimp to the other end. Make sure not to go too close to edge of the ferrule as it could damage copper conductor. Insert the corresponding conductor of the other cable into the ferrule. Using the crimping tool, start the first crimp near the middle of the ferrule and second crimp to the other end. Repeat this. Read the installation instructions to see how to apply the yellow mastic tape, void filler tape. Start by stretching the void filler tape by approximately 50% of its length. Start taping in the gap between the crimped ferrule and the XLPE insulation. Fill in this gap with the yellow mastic tape, and build it up until it is the same thickness as ferrule. Tape across the ferrule from side to side with a 50% overlap. Continue taping until it is level with the XLPE insulation. Finish taping either side of insulation with a 10 mm. Repeat on all conductors. Read the installation instruction to see where to position the tubes. Position the stress control tube over ferrules. Make sure the semicon tube is positioned over the middle of the ferrule. Set the flame to the correct temperature and start to shrink with a forward motion and the flame at a 45 degrees angle. Make sure you apply heat evenly in a circular motion moving forward. Next, shrink the insulation tube and after that the extrusion tube, by following exactly the same steps as was used for the semicon tube. More heat is required.